Assalamu alaikum and welcome. You're watching Real English News along with your host Sharif Akram Imani. Let's have a look on today's top headlines. Narendra Modi asked Delhi police chief to probe church attacks. Arvind Kejriwal cabinet list of portfolios. 10 dead as Bengaluru Ernakulam train drives. Pakistani Taliban attacks a Shia mosque in Peshawar. E-Mac Sport man dies in a crash involving school bus on Route 30. Following the vandalism at a convent school in Delhi on Friday, Prime Minister Narendra Modi has asked Delhi Police Commissioner B.S. Basai to investigate a recent incident of vandalism targeting Christian institutions. After meeting with Prime Minister Narendra Modi, the police commissioner said Mr. Modi had given strict instruction to attack and track down culprits in convent school vandalism. He added that of 6 incidents of Christian institutions, including the desecration at a church, 4 has been worked out and 3 were on connection between them. The Holy Child Autism School was allegedly vandalized on Thursday night, after which the institution has been shut down on Friday. According to Delhi Chief Minister designate Arvind Kejriwal on Friday condemned the attack on the Christian school in South Delhi on a Holy Child Autism School. This kind of act will not be tolerated, says Mr. Kejriwal.
He has told me that Delhi police should do its utmost to ensure that such incidents are not repeated in future, and whatever is required to investigate the existing cases and whatever is required to ensure enhanced security of churches should be done. Very serious in investigating the cases which have occurred so far. Even the Vasant Kunj incident, we have got some definite clues. Sooner than later we should be able to solve that. Even in this incident we are working with great sense of responsibility, and we are sure that the case will be solved in quick time. And Honorable Prime Minister has expressed his concern, great concern, and he has directed whatever is required must be done for the safety and security of churches in Delhi, and we are again going to review our arrangements.
A total of 6 persons apart from Arvind Kejriwal will be sworn in as minister in the historic Ramleela ground on Saturday, February 14th. This is exactly a year of Kejriwal had quit as Delhi CM over the Jan Kolpal issue. The Delhi Chief Minister is expected to keep important portfolios of finance and power. Kejriwal confidant Manish Sisodia is likely to be sworn in as Deputy Chief Minister and will hold the 3 portfolios of projects and work department, that is PWD, Urban Development and Education. Here's the complete list. Jitendra Singh Tomar as a law, Sandeep Kumar Women and Child Welfare, Manish Sisodia PW, that is Urban Development and Education, whereas Satya Dar Jain Health and Industry, Asim Ahmed Khan Food and Civil Supplies, Gopal Rai Transport and Labour. Meanwhile, the North Delhi Municipal Corporation, that is NDMC, which had started preparation for the oath ceremony 2 days back, today gave final touch to the arrangement at the venue in Central Delhi. The municipal officials said that preparation for the event were near and complete. Around 1,200 Delhi police personnel will keep a tight vigil at the venue where a large crowd is expected to gather. The security wing will secure a stage where Delhi Lieutenant Governor, that is Najib Jang, will administer the oath of the office and secretary to Kejriwal and 5 other ministers. Kejriwal is expected to unveil his priority for the government after his taking oath. He has already asked Chief Secretary, that is DM Sopola, to start work on a roadmap to the implements of Aam Aadmi Party's 70-point election in the manifestos. In an early morning train accident near Bengaluru, 2 passengers died and many were injured after several coaches of the Erkakulam, both Bengaluru City Erkakulam Integrity Express train number 12677, derailed on the city's outskirts, where earlier reports said 12 people had been killed in the accident. The accident had been reported at the Bangalore Pali near Ankal town on the city's outskirts around 7:35 a.m. in the early morning. Railway sources said that the 9 coach derailed, causing the accident. A senior railway official said initial reports suggest a boulder may have fallen on the track. The Railway Safety Commissioner inquiry report in the incident will be taken seriously and stringent action will be taken if any individual is found culpable. Railway safety has been our prime focus and it will remain so. Based on the reports, care will be taken to correct any and mostly that led to the accident. Railway will bear all medical expenses of all injured so they get back to the normal self as early as possible. He visited Sparsh Hospital to meet a 6 patient, announced enhanced ex gratia of rupees 2 lakh for the deceased, rupees 50,000 for the grievously injured and rupees 25,000 for minor injuries. Railway stations and the sources of railways, 3 bodies have been removed from the coach and yet to be identified. According to the railway sources, D7 and D8 general compartment coaches are the worst affected, and initial investigation revealed the train may have come to an abrupt halt that led to a derailment of 9 coaches. Sources pointed also said that the section between Ankal and Hosur was a slow section and was also a part of Elephant corridor and hence train moved very slowly. Taliban militants have attacked worshippers at a Shia mosque in Pakistan city of Peshawar with guns and grenades, killing at least 19. Police killed one of the militants in a gunfight around the mosque. In wealthy Hyderabad district, another of the militants blew himself with a suicide vest and a third was arrested according to a police report. 2 weeks ago, another attack on a Shia mosque in a Sindh province, the Shikarpura district, left more than 60 people dead. Sunni Muslim and a militant linked to the Taliban said they had carried out the Shikarpur attack, which was the deadlines in the year. Pakistani Prime Minister Nawaz Sharif expressed his grief for the loss of life and said the government remained committed to eradicating the menace of terrorism. Over the past decades, Pakistan has expected an increasing in the number of sectarian attacks. Most were carried out by hardlines, Sunni Muslim group against Shias, who comprise about 20% of all the population. In Peshawar, TV footage on Friday showed people running from the scene from carrying wounded people on the roads and on their shoulders. Police chief, that is Mian Saeed, said the militants stormed the mosque wearing suicide vests. However, only one attacker managed to detonate the other 2 were reportedly threw grenades and shot at the worshippers gathered for Friday prayers. The head of the province of police, that is Nasir Durrani, said that worshipper prevented one of the attack from denoting his vest. People here showed great courage. They grabbed one of the attackers from his neck and couldn't detone the explosives, and he was shot, killed. The Pakistani Taliban said their fighters and carried out the attack, claiming that it was in revenge for the execution of one of their members. Taliban have carried out a number of atrocities in Peshawar, including an attack on a school in December in which 150 people were killed, and we all aware of this. The government reacted to the school attacking by ramping up security and forming anti-Taliban compact group and allowing teachers to carry guns.
लगता है ऐसा ही है कि 3 या तकरीबन 3 के करीब हमलावर थे। उन्होंने एक बिल्डिंग से जो अंडर कंस्ट्रक्टेड बिल्डिंग है उस तरफ से बाज़ारी तौर पे अभी जो हमें एनी शायद बता रहे वहाँ से उन्होंने एंट्री की है। उस एंट्री के बाद उन्होंने कोशिश की हमला करने की है। हमारी पुलिस भी यहाँ पे मौजूद थी, उन्होंने भी फायरिंग की है, इनकी अपनी सिक्योरिटी भी किया। एक खुदकश हमलावर उसने अपने आप को ब्लास्ट करने में कामयाब हुआ, एक को जख्मी हालत में हमने किया, अभी उसकी डेथ हो गई है। उसका हम खुदकश जैकेट भी डिफ्यूज़ कर रहे हैं। बाकी ग्रेनेड्स पड़े हुए हैं, उनको भी डिफ्यूज कर रहे हैं। इनिशियली ऐसा ही लगता है कि ये कम से कम 2 से 3 खुदकुश हमलावर थे जिन्होंने अटैक किया और उनकी वीक साइड से। ठीक है, अभी तक जी हम कंफर्म नहीं कर सकते, लेकिन 25 के करीब जो है वो कैजुअलिटीज हैं, उसमें डेड और इंजर्ड दोनों इंक्लूड हैं। हम आपको कम से कम 4 की कंफर्मेशन दे सकते हैं उनकी डेथ में।
सर 3 के 3 खुद का हमलावर,
बिल्कुल सुसाइड बॉम्बर थे ये, और इन्होंने
Let's have a look on today's sports news. India have learned how to win World Cup, says Gary Kristen. Despite the pessimism over Indians' prospects at the cricket 50-over showpiece event, former coach Gary Kristen feels that the side has a good chance to defeat the title, as it has learned how to win World Cup. Team India Dhoni most surge on Google. Fans from across the world are bringing to drive huge excitement and buzz as the opening ceremony of the ICC World Cup drew to a close and on-field battle being tomorrow. Global search trends data reveals that the Team India is the top popular team in this year World Cup, followed by Australia, England, Pakistan and West Indies. Two bench theories, Kohli's way of countering Irfan and bounce. ICC events in recent years have witnessed Indian cricket team devising unique way of training, and it was not different this time around, with the side employing a unique two-bench theory to encounter the pace and bounce of Pakistani bowlers in the World Cup opener. We want to make basketball second dominant sport in India, says NBA. Basketball is predominantly a growing sport in India, but the United States-based National Basketball Association, that is NBA, has planned to make the game the second most dominant sports in the country beside cricket. Confident New Zealand wary of Malinga X Factor. Camps with contrasting moods. New Zealand brimming with confidence, and Sri Lanka searching the constituency to launch the Cricket World Cup here on Saturday. Let's have a look on today's stock market. Sensex for today stand with 29,094.93 with 1.01%, whereas Nifty for today stand with 8,805.50. Let's have a look on today's gold and silver rates as per Malabar Golds. According to Malabar Golds, today's gold rates, that is Friday 13th of Feb, are as follows. For 22 carats of gold for 10 grams, rupees 26,140. Whereas for 27 carats of gold for 10 grams, it's rupees 650. Silver rates for today for 10 grams, it's rupees 400. Let's have a look on today's weather forecast of 5 regions of Telangana state. Hyderabad minimum temperature 21 degrees Celsius and maximum 31 degrees Celsius. Mahbubnagar minimum temperature 21 degrees Celsius and maximum 34 degrees Celsius. Nizamabad minimum temperature 16 degrees Celsius and maximum 34 degrees Celsius. Medak minimum temperature 21 degrees Celsius in maximum 31 degrees Celsius. Karimnagar minimum temperature 19 degrees Celsius in maximum 32 degrees Celsius. Headlines once again. Narendra Modi asks Delhi police chief to probe church attacks. Arvind Kejriwal cabinet list of portfolios. 10 dead as a Bengaluru Ernakulam trained drives. Pakistani Taliban attacks a Shia mosque in Peshawar. E-Mac sport man dies in a crash involving school bus on Route 30. That's all in the newscast for today. Keep watching Real English News. This is your host Ikram Yamani. Sign of the day. Till then, take care. Allah Hafiz.